Hi, I'm Jim Knotts, President and CEO of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund. Welcome to today's virtual reading of the names. 2022 marks the 40th anniversary of the dedication of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. As part of our commemoration, we'll host an in-person reading of the names at the wall from November 7th through 10th, 2022, when all 58,281 names on the wall will be read aloud. In the lead up to that event, we'll be reading names each day online while sharing the photos of these heroes. For our daily virtual reading, the names of the service members will be read by month and day of death between the years 1956 and 1975 in alphabetical order for the given day. We apologize in advance for any mispronunciations. Know that our readers are doing their best to honor these service members. We hope you'll listen and watch each day and share with others as we remember and honor those who gave their lives during the Vietnam War.
James Clarence Adams, Nicholas Richard Alexander, Dennis Floyd Amato, Jeffrey Dale Annable, William Kip Arias Jr., Marvin S. Arthington, Henry France Asuncion, Robert Lee Baker, Ernest Lee Barber, Alfonso Paul Bartolotti, Roger J. Bartholomew, John Richard Barrios, Roger Allen Blatnick, Alan James Bowden, David Frank Bowman, James Gregory Brady, William Osler Brantley Jr., John William Brinkmeyer, John Charles Brown, Larry Allen Brown, David Alton Bryant, Richard William Casey, Jerome D. Chandler, Rodolfo Chavez, David DeWitt Creel, William Harold Chrisman, Ronald Charles Cunningham, Jerry Martin Dubert, Gordon Earl DeGarmo, Charles Ross DeWint, Alan Eugene Duneman, Oliver Earl Durham, Alvin Eccles, Dennis James Fett, Daniel Porras Flores, Larry Lynn Fowler, Gregory Jackson Franklin, Frederick Harry Frazier, Joe Henry Fursh, William Gibbs Jr., Paul Thomas Gillespie, Ronald Gilmore, Thomas Walter Gałczewski, John M. Grasso Jr., Carl Avery Gray, Robert Lyndon Gray, Jimmy Ray Green, Wilson Fitzgerald Haley, Richard Lee Hammett, Ramon Antonio Hernandez, Edward Cowart Hughes III, William Raymond Hunt, Billy Charles Hunter, Linwood Earl Hyman, Eric Doran Jenkins, Joe Allen Johnson, Anthony Eric Johnson, Johnny Carl Jones, Jorge Luis Jordan Font, Lester Joseph Kirsten, James Israel King, Wiley Clarence King, David Allen Lape, Leslie Howard LaRock, Samuel Leglue, Booker T. Lofton Jr., Malcolm Eugene Lomax, Vincent Leo Mager, Myron William Magnon, Lauren Dwayne Martinson, Joel Alois Matusek, Edward Ernest McBride, Guy Hector McCary Jr., Raymond McCumber, William Wallace McGrew III, James William McNeely, Jackie Monroe Medlin, Donald Stephen Mehorden, Merle Bruce Morrow, Frederick Richard Neef, William Brandon O'Keefe, Grieg Robert Parkhurst, Michael Grambling Parr, Salvatore John Piscatello, Frederick M. Rader III, Jose Ramos Jr., William David Ray, August Carl Ritzau, Wayne Jonathan Rogers, Henry Wilson Rust Jr., John Roger Ryan Jr., James Samuels, Hector Luis Sanchez, Macario Sanchez Jr., Billy E. Sondifer, Dwight Cutler Sargent,
Charles F. Scott, Robert John Silva, William James Simpson, William Scott Slocum, David Wesley Smith, John Michael Smith, Kenneth James Smolarek, John Joseph Stewart, Jean Paul Stuyvesbergen, Theodore Alfred Swett, Daniel Klein Tidrow, Samuel Silver Theriault, William Raymond Thiem, Walter Henry Triscoe, John Burdett Ulfers, Tony Val, Philip John Vander Weg, Carlos Vega Lopez, Edward Barry Vogel, Randall William Wagner, Johnny Mitchell Wall, Ulysses Wallace, Blaine Henry Walsh, Lonnie Williams, David Wisniewski, Joel David Wolfe, Joe Irvin Wood, David Wayne Wooden, Rodney Burdell Yardley,